What's happening, folks? Hopefully everybody's off to a great day. Monday Night Football let down a little bit, but guys, we got the MLB playoffs starting today. We got the NBA playoffs or NBA finals, starting up tomorrow. It's a good time to be alive right now. Week 3 of football is done. We got week 4 coming up. Plenty of stuff to keep us excited right now. So let's go through what we're looking at in the opening round of the MLB playoffs today, or the opening day of the MLB playoffs. I would encourage everybody. Day passes are up. Matt's going to be doing a write-up this morning. We already did the members-only video. I know that not everybody covers the MLB playoffs, so if you're just looking for a little extra information, day passes are up, $5. We get today's write-up and today's video. It's all available through the website. Otherwise, we keep talking about the Overlay Fantasy Sports promotion. It is still alive and kicking. Spoke with the owners of the website the other day. Things are going well with this. We're going to continue to keep it up for a while. Basically, you've heard us talk about Overlay DFS for over a year now. If you have not signed up to play, I encourage you to go ahead and do so. If you do any one of these types of deposits, we'll offer you a free DFS 5-pack membership. It can be as little as $50, and we'll give you a free 2 weeks. If you got the money and you like to play with it, make a $1,000 deposit. Of course, you have to play the money on the website, but you get a free lifetime membership. Again, day passes are up, all done through the website. Subscribe to the station if you're new to it. We always appreciate the thumbs up from you guys. Let's start with Shane Bieber, probably the, 400th time in a row we brought him up on one of his starts because he is way too cheap today. The AL Cy Young, it hasn't been announced yet, but we all know that the Triple Crown winner is going to get it. He's way too cheap. I have to imagine he'll be overwhelming chalk. Again, playing against a really good Yankees team, but also a Yankees team that will strike out plenty, so there's plenty of upside to be had right here. Again, at 9K, he should be overwhelming chalk in this position. He's been so good this year. If you want to pivot in GPPs, I think the only reason you would do something like that is he's not exactly riddled with playoff experience. Is it possible he comes up small and gets nervous? I suppose it's possible. It's not specifically where my money is going to go. I will 100% play him in a cash game. And if I run a 3-entry max today, I might fade him once or play him all 3 times is the way that I look at him. All right, next up, Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox. So there's a couple of stacks on board today. Specific pieces of it we went through in the members-only video, but one of the guys that we like is Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox facing a young left-handed pitcher. This is potentially our favorite spend-up option, or at least one of our favorite spend-up options. He's arguably the AL MVP, could easily be the winner of it. He kills left-handed pitching, and he's got to be licking his chops to finally have some playoffs he can strut his stuff in. One of the more underrated hitters in baseball. He really got a chance to strut this year in the shortened season. Look for him to make his playoff debut. Just have himself a nice game and a pretty good spot right here for a Chicago White Sox team. Next up, Joey Wendle, the Tampa Bay Rays. So second base is not very strong, so Wendle is a guy that I'm looking at. The Rays should be relatively popular today because you can pay up to any pitchers you want, play a stud or two, and still stack a good portion of their lineup. Wendle ended the season hot, so he comes in feeling good right now. Shoemaker and Ray, I wouldn't call these guys scrubs, but by the standards of opening playoff games, they kind of are. This is not Bieber. This is not Garrett Cole. This is not Kenta Maeda. This is not even Blake Snell. They are facing some of the weaker pitchers on the board, so obviously you're going to want to pick on them, and the price point is more than fair. Next up, going right back to the Chicago White Sox for a top paydown option. Rookie phenom, really got it together the last couple games. That's Luis Robert for only $3,300. Again, we kind of like the Chicago White Sox as a team right here. He is dirt cheap at only $3,300, and he has upside. He had some ups and downs, like a lot of young players do. But when it comes down to it, he's got both power and speed, so he's got a variety of ways to supply you with some DFS points, and he goes up against one of the weaker pitchers on the slate. Last up, Nelson Cruz, Minnesota Twins. So Twins are another one of the teams that we look as a potential stack right here. Greinke is not a scrub, but at this point of his career, he's more name than he is dominance. He's a above average pitcher still, but not by a lot. This is not when he was, a Cy Young candidate or even a perennial Cy Young candidate and all-star. He's not terrible, but he's lost a lot of giddy up on his fastball. He's very hittable at this point of his career. And we anticipate that some of the other cheaper Twins get more love than Nelson Cruz, as you can only pay up to a couple of guys. And the Twins got some left-handed outfielders can't say it that way. They have some lefties in their outfield that we assume will get a little bit more attention because of their price point. Cruz is a wily veteran, made for a spot like this. Look for him to come in, at the very minimum, take a couple of walks, but find a way to contribute in this game, is he also had an excellent season. That is what we have for today, guys. If you're interested in the full breakdown, please sign up for a day pass or a full membership. Outside of that, good luck today, and we will see you tomorrow for more baseball. We got football again, and we're even going to have a little bit of NBA tomorrow.